Welcome back, adventurers. Excitement is an understatement because I haven't been here in like 7 years. No, like non-exaggeration. I haven't been to Horror Nights since I think 2014. And a lot has changed. Obviously, mazes get switched out every year, but it just feels like it almost feels like I've never been here. So I'm stoked to get to go and see all the mazes, Haunting of Hill House, Exorcist, all these good ones that are new for this year, and some of them were supposed to be from last year. I don't think Kenny's ever been here.
I've been here, I was here 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
He's been here more recently than I have. Very different vibe from Oogie Boogie Bash for sure, much different crowd. We're gonna bring you guys along with us, show you how the night's gonna run. We're gonna try to stop by the shows, the scare zones, all the mazes. We have our express passes, so hopefully the waits won't be too bad. We'll let you guys know how those express passes turn out in case you're thinking about getting them. So, other than that, what are we waiting for? Let's jump in there, get scared. Horror Nights is on.
It's gonna be good.
Walking through the entrance, the first thing you're gonna find out is there's the Chainsaw Ranger scare zone right where the little fire bridge thingy is, and they get started right away on the dot. Actually, they started a little bit early.
It's a very tall man. It's a very tall man over there. I thought I was ready. I'm a little nervous right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh, it's not even dark. People are already scared out of their wits. Oh, he has a pig mask. Don't hurt me. So, I stand corrected. At 7 o'clock on the dot, they have a slight little ceremony. Nothing too crazy, not like the opening night, but they do cue the music and the effects. Fire gets crazy. You can feel it on your face, and the monsters go wild.
Yeah, they caught me off guard. I wasn't ready for that.
So we made our way out of the first scare zone, and we're gonna catch the first showing of the Jabbawockeez. It's not quite dark yet. We want to get the full effect of the mazes in the dark, so we're gonna let the sun set a little bit, watch the show, and then we'll see which one fits our palate first. There's a lot to choose from. We have 7 in total, plus the Terror Tram. So that's gonna keep us busy the whole night. Jabbawockeez are still around. They're still dancing? They're still a thing? I feel like they're probably like one of those old 80s bands where they had the original members and then some of them like they just switched out with new ones because it's been a minute since Jabbawockeez started, but that was really cool. Nightfall has taken effect. We're gonna head down to the lower lot, try to catch Jurassic World. That'll be probably our first and only ride, and then we're gonna do all the mazes, Terror Tram, etc., etc. But technically, there is one more ride that we're getting on before Jurassic World, and that's the escalator.
Hey guys, when I say who, you say ha! Who? Ha! Who? Ha!
I've never seen people so excited to get soaked. They're gonna be drenched. So are we, because we're in the first row.
They're gonna be crying when they come back.
Look at the sea, it's soaked! Oh no. Oh, the sea is wet. Oh man, that's a wet butt. Oh, I was not expecting that. There was water. I thought they only got wet at the end. Hey, stop fighting. Stop it.
Please remain calm.
It was in my mouth.
I definitely do not remember that much water being on that ride. They changed it. That was the first time we've been on it since they opened Jurassic World. It's been a long time since I've been on that ride, and I think there's water in my throat still.
Front row was not a good idea.
It's gonna take a little while to dry out, but it's okay because we're gonna start our string of mazes with the first. We can choose Exorcist or Texas Chainsaw. Which one? Left or right? Texas is that way. Let's go that way.
I've never been to Texas. I heard they have good barbecue.
Leatherface barbecue. Leatherface. What just happened?
My sweat glands opened up a little bit. Oh my god.
You got the line for the Mummy right here, but then on this side is the line for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That's a long line. Get those express passes, everybody.
How much time do we save?
1 minute and 55 seconds.
Although it was a 65-minute wait from the entrance, we got into the express lane, showing them the little ticket, they scanned it, and then from the time we joined the line and got in, minute and 55, that's not bad.
So what line is this?
That's not bad. Let's do it again. For the first maze of the night, that wasn't bad. There was a lot of people eating other people's dead guts and a lot of chainsaws, and they had a Thanksgiving table, but they were all eating people's guts.
Some guy was completely fine with it. It was like a normal dinner.
I don't know how they do it in Texas, but I mean, to each their own.
Barbecue.
Barbecue. Woo!
Came at me from every angle. Left, right, up, down.
That girl needs some serious psychology help. She was floating and she was vomiting, and then she turned around like an owl. It was terrible. My shorts are still wet. It's not from the water. It's not from Jurassic World, let me tell you that.
She killed my boy the Pope. She said the power of Christ, and next scene he's dead.
Oh man, that was only 2 out of 7. We have 5 more. I don't know how many more of those I can do. We should have saved the Jabbawockeez for a middle break, because keep that in mind. If you get scared, you just pee your pants or whatever, you need a break, Jabbawockeez. If you are on the lower line, having to get a little hungry, want a snack, something just savory to quench your appetite from fear, I guess, you can come over to this pop-up stand kind of in theme with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre maze, Leatherface's Texas Family Barbecue. And the menu is simple, but it actually looks kind of good.
We got barbecue pork ribs,
pulled chicken sandwich, Texas chili and cheese nachos, a 22-inch monster dog, some funnel finger fries with blood, and your Texas tea, frozen Jack and Coke.
Sounds pretty good. I'd like to have some ribs.
We haven't quite hit that part of the night where we're hungry yet. We haven't gathered enough appetite, so we're gonna head up to the upper lot and swing by the 2 next mazes on the way up, the Haunting of Hill House, I think, and then Pandora's Box right next door. After that, we'll see if we can get on the Terror Tram, because I think the last ride for that is 11 p.m. if I'm not mistaken, so make sure to leave time because you don't want to miss it.
11's too early, man.
It is, it is. All right, up the escalators. I actually thought Hogsmeade was supposed to be closed for horror nights, but I guess it's open. We have this whole narrow hallway to ourselves, so it's a little spooky because all you hear is the Harry Potter music in the background. And they have Pandora's Box and the Haunting of Hill House at the end by the castle, so that's where we're going. If you look closely on the castle, there is a projection. I can't really tell what it is. It looked like a basilisk head, but I don't know. I just hear someone whispering parcel tongue in the background. like whispering sweet nothings to Voldemort. I'm sure he'd love it. Perfect to set the mood because we're gonna go to Pandora's box next. There's actually a really long path that you have to take to get to the Haunting of Hill House and Pandora's box. We're in the Backlot, but from where Hogsmeade ends, we just keep going. We're following the sidewalk. Oh, there goes the tram tour. They're all dead.
Be sure to bring your hiking boots because this is a walk.
There's a lot of screeching in that one. It sounded like I was at the dentist. There's a lot of drilling and screeching and unpleasant things in there. Now we just hop over next door and hope the Haunting of Hill House isn't as weird and scary. There's a lot of jump scares in that one. People rounding the corners and following you and popping out and the loud noises. A lot of those in that one.
Oh, good. You're here.
Whoa, we got some dark voodoo magic.
Watch them come out of the walls, man. I'm telling you.
People in the walls. That one was crazy. That one, I haven't even seen the show. I don't want to see it now. There were people on the walls, and there were like people in the beds, and there were people like on the floor. Let's go again. We should go again. Holy smokes, get me out. Let me out. There's people in the walls. I have to say, so far, so good. All the mazes have been pretty good. These two down here, very good. Except for Pandora's box. Wasn't a fan of all the screeching, really loud noises. So,
A lot of color though.
bring your earplugs. If you have some, I think they should sell earplugs here. And like right next to the churros and the ponchos, they should be earplugs. Because you need them here. Like these mazes, they have a lot of sound effects, a lot of loud noises, really high-pitched noises. I guess it's kind of what you expect for spookiness. So we're gonna make this trek that's winding us right now. We're gonna head back up to the upper lot where we just were, get on the terror tram because we hear there are some purgers. They need some straightening out. So we're gonna see if we can help out or run away. One of the two. So terror tram will be closing at 11:15. That is the last time you can join the terror tram. Just keep that in mind and make enough time for it.
Tonight is Purge Night, that special time of year when all crime, including murder, is legal for a continuous 12 hours. But you're being evacuated right now to an area that's been declared a purge-free zone. Wasn't that nice of our founding fathers?
You're going to enjoy tonight. We have fabulous food, games, arts and crafts, and patriotic sing-alongs planned for you. They're on their way. Oh, and one more thing. I hope they slaughter each and every last one of you. There's children. You have to get us out of here. You have to get us.
Oh, gross. Is that a head?
There's no time. They're coming. You have to get us out of here.
Head on into the purge. Oh, look, there's a lady that was just on the street. And she pulled a knife out of her baby.
Don't hurt me, rabbit! Ah! Whoa! They went for the leg.
Purge Week barbecue.
Whoa! Didn't see him there. I just wanted to go to the barbecue.
Hey, you're getting a little loose with that axe.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh man, that guy. Oh! Oh! Well, at least we know what they're serving for the barbecue. Oh, you're tall.
Whoa. Hey, he went a little low. Save me! Save me!
It's a short trip.
Right behind us was actually one of the other scare zones, the Silver Screen Queens. Yeah. So it features like a bunch of characters from classic horror movies like Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein,
Bride of Frankenstein.
and then some others.
Yeah.
That's right over here next to the little Minion Land kind of area next to Pets. And really cool little walkthrough there. Lots of smoke. I didn't realize that we missed the first scare zone, which is actually at the entrance, and we'll catch that on our way out. But we're gonna head over to one of our last couple mazes, which is gonna be the Bride of Frankenstein, actually. Third to last one. Kenny's really excited about it.
I'm not that excited because there's a whole lot of people in my express line.
But even that, generally, the express lines have been going really quick for us. Couple minutes wait each time. So after this one, we're gonna do Walking Dead, and then Michael Myers on our way out, catch the last scare zone. On to the last three. I think Tram was by far like the cream of the crop, but we had three more, so I can't really like give it a good ranking yet. Let's hop in line. Not bad. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Could have been better if there was some kind of narration. There was a little bit of narration, but there's so much story in here. There needs to be a little bit more like narration. Just like some of the other mazes, they had a lot of like background talking and they kind of like gave some context. This one could really serve well from that. I thought she was like evil, but she was like warding off the bad ghost people with the crucifix. It took a little while before I got that. So it was just, needs more context. But Walking Dead, let's see, I think that's very straightforward. Zombies. Run from the zombies.
Walkers. All right, I've been looking forward to this one all night. So here we go. Walking Dead.
I've never watched this show, so I don't know what to expect. Someone didn't pay the electricity bill. Oh, the house is on fire.
Whack you in the face. But that was great. That was great.
It's definitely one of the shorter mazes for sure. We just walked right on through that. That was it was kind of short. Line wasn't too long for it, but it was definitely a quick walkthrough.
Yeah.
But there's a lot to take in also. There's just details in all parts of it.
We went through a burning house, we went through a hospital, went through a prison.
I didn't know where the story fit in because I've never watched the show. So from someone who's never seen it, it was just some guys with guns shooting at zombies and telling us to go through. For you watch the show.
I do watch the show. There was no Negan. I wish I would have saw some Rick Grimes.
All right, so that means we only have one maze left to redeem these last two, which weren't as great. So Michael Myers, we'll give it up to you.
Oh no! What happened?
God damn you.
Alright, not a strong finisher. Maybe we need to go back to Haunting on Hill House again or whatever it's called. Not bad, but there's probably a reason why this one is at the front of the park rather than at the end. Not the legs. Oh, they always go for the legs. Earlier, actually in Demon City. That was the first scare zone we were in. But Chainsaw Rangers is actually right here at the very entrance. So you have to go through Chainsaw Rangers to get to Demon City. And that's obviously all the chainsaws are here. So, and then there's the Silver Scream Queens right over next to Minion Land. Those are the 3 scare zones. Unfortunately, there's not any on the lower lot, which is kind of weird. I thought there was, but I guess not. Oh, the tall guy's back.
Somebody needs to cut that guy's nails. They're like 8 inches long.
So at any point in the day, if you find yourself feeling a little thirsty, parched, you need something to refresh yourself, you can stop at the Plaza de los Muertos, which kind of has this like cocoa vibe going on right now. It reminds me of the Plaza de la Familia at Disneyland. Has all the colorful lights, the flags, everything is just really festive. Even though it's September, not even October, but looks really good. And so they set up a little pop-up bar right here. You can order your drinks. So I guess they have a couple different items. You got a smoked margarita, marigold floral crown, and the chamoy fireball with some beer on tap. If that's up your alley, feel free to stop by. It's been pretty much empty since we got here. Granted, it's a Sunday, and the park's already thinning out a little bit an hour before it's supposed to close. So we're just hanging out a little bit longer to catch some of the last activities, and then we'll give a recap and see you at the gate. Actually, they do have some food items here. So they have the cocina, which has a nice little menu. The beef birria tacos, green chili and cheese tamale. That looks good. Elote, churro bites, chamoy, pineapple spears, and then some drinks. So you got the bar, you got a little kitchen to get some food, and a little popcorn stand with some snacks. And you also have some of the themed foods like how we showed you earlier, Leatherface's Texas Family Barbecue. You can find that in the lower lot, as well as some other themed items like Minions Monster Cafe, etc., etc. So make sure to check out the Universal Studios app for that, because they don't show those restaurants on the regular website. It was a little hard to find, so you can find them in the app, but it doesn't do a very good job of showing you where they're located. So you kind of have to do a little bit of searching, probably use the directories here in the park. But the app is really helpful. We got a lot of wait times off of the app. It was pretty accurate. Good to know. About such things, but that was pretty cool. Very good ending compared to Halloween Maze.
Wow.
I like that better. That was good.
Wow, what a night. This was really fun. I can't believe it's all over already.
So I guess that means now we just head out and we'll meet you guys at the front gates. Well, they chased us out. We couldn't really do anything about it. They had chainsaws and they were going for my legs again. But it was a good time overall. It's, like I said earlier, it was a long time since I've last been here at Horror Nights, probably at least 7 years, so a lot has changed. They do a lot of things differently, but the core of it is still there. Still a great time. 3 scare zones. They managed to do 7 mazes in the Terror Tram. There's plenty to do, kept us busy. We did finish a little bit early. Granted, that's because we had the Express Pass, so if you are on the fence about getting the Express Pass, depending on which day you want to come, it would probably really make sense to get it, because we shaved off a lot of time, like at least some mazes an hour. So in total, we saved so much time by using that Express Pass, and it gave us the flexibility to just like do each maze at our leisure instead of trying to time it. So if you're in a group and you really want to fit everything in, go for it. If you really want to maximize your time and do other stuff, go for it. I think it makes sense.
I think our longest wait time was 3 minutes and 33 seconds.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So it was total fun to be able to go on them. We made time for the Jabbawockeez show, Terror Tram. And then there was also like Harry Potter, the Forbidden Journey, and Flight of the Hippogriff were both open. Butterbeer was flowing because I thought it was actually going to be closed, but Hogsmeade was open, so that was good. So to cut it short, thank you guys for watching and coming along with us on the journey. Make sure to follow, like, and subscribe. We will keep you guys updated as often as we go to the parks, and we'll see you on the next Dream Park adventure. Good night, everybody.